take a bag.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi Stadium. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups
I don't know why the fuck you still kicking.
Always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing on their first play. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Here we go. Red, 38. Red, yellow. Claws red, huge, yellow. Smash, smash.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buying some time left. Throwing deep, back to the middle. They connect on the deep shot. There it is, touchdown
Which I
Seattle.
said, man.
The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead
These
right away.
killers in this bitch McVay just touched their toes.
And that right there,
Not
Brock,
do
is a
anything but
touchdown
his
I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen will be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. And I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go. Set.
Here's a design run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down.
You ain't gonna beat me. What you're playing super block. You ain't gonna beat me.
I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best
You ain't gonna play with me like that, though.
And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
I don't care about nothing. Junkies and some killers in this bitch McVay just touched my toe.
And time
And
runs
I do
out before they
anything
get
for
the
the
snap
sophomore.
off.
Like shit,
That's
though.
the
You
end of
know?
one. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium
Oh my
right
God.
after this.
Oh, well. Cut it back. Oh, fuck it, man. Watch your fucking self.
Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that, but softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
45, White.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday night primetime on the other side. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Quarterback run here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Fights his way through a tackle, and he's brought down.
This game is ass.
14. Big game.
Don't point at super block. Super block. You ain't gonna beat him.
They're gonna have the 1st down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what,
he always has when I
these
play
tight ends
pussy.
of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
All set now. 1st and 10. Darts back to throw.
Of course they're going to give him that shit. My player did a whole 360, and I couldn't get back to it.
Ryan Dable has the offense out there. They're trying for 2. Throwing here just before halftime. And this is caught. And that big
This nigga's pushing. Oh, my goodness.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away.
Wow.
Returnable from the 1. Finds some space. He's past the 30.
Boy, they should have gave me some bullshit. Fucking ass.
Final play of our 1st half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Going on 1st down. It starts. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks take over after the interception. That's good, but very puzzling return.
Sudden change now, and about the most difficult sudden change there is for a defense. They've got to come on the field now with the end zone in clear sights of this opposing offense. That's not a pass that should have ever been thrown so deep in their own territory. Now it looks like it's going to cost them at least 3 points.
Here's the one back on the handoff. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
On the set.
To pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 52 blue. Drill grit 6. Mega. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Gain of 6. And the Seahawks first down.
Black. 95. Check, hut.
Another carry for it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
They give it to him again. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of third down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Sends this to the end zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Left side and reeled in by Wilson. And this one doesn't go far. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. We've reached the end of the 3rd on Sunday Night Primetime. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? They'll send a receiver left. Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Yeah, go ahead and quit, buddy. Go ahead and quit. Lame ass nigga. Watch your fucking tone. I got some baddies on my belt. Bang, bow, walk it down. In with me. It's in. It's chain. Okay. You get your bitch, I want your bed. I fuck with her. But I don't for nothing. That hoe with trash. Bitch with your old ass. What? Bitch, I got the bigger bag. Took your bitch on him. You sent the blitz on him. Yeah.